All right, guys, back with part 4 of our Extra Life. Sorry for the silence here at the beginning. I just needed to blast out some stuff on social media. We're going to be playing Super Mario Brothers All Stars or Super Mario All Stars on a totally not modded SNES Classic to show you Super Mario Brothers 3. Now, as time has worn on, in my life and in my journey as a gamer, I have found that I do not appreciate Super Mario All Stars as much as I did back when I was a teenager. However, I still think that Super Mario Bros. 3, as it is on this game, is the best version of Super Mario 3. I really do. And so that's why I wanted to play it here. And I'm playing it on this SNES Classic. And I am excited to get right into this. Super Mario Bros. 3, to me, is the pinnacle of Mario. It is the best Mario game ever. There is no other opinion. Sorry. It's the best 2D Mario. I know some people will argue it's the best Mario, period. And I will argue it is the best Mario game ever made. But some people want to argue 2D and 3D. I don't want to argue 2D and 3D. I just want to say this is the best Mario game ever made. And, you know, it deserves every spot on this stream that I can give it. And that's why I'm doing it. I remember seeing this game for the first time in Nintendo Power Magazine and on The Wizard, that old movie that was basically just a 2-hour commercial for Super Mario Bros. 3. And yes, I know it wasn't shown the whole time, but the whole thing was leading up to the Mario 3 reveal. It was like a big commercial. Yep. And honestly, everything about this game is absolutely fantastic. The graphics, the music, level design, pacing, just all of it. It is an absolute masterpiece of video gaming. No one will ever be able to convince me otherwise. And somebody has, in recent weeks, I got kind of blasted on Twitter because I put Undertale in my top 5 games of all time. This may be my top game of all time. Of course, my top 5 games of all time now include Undertale, Mega Man 2, and Super Mario Bros. 3. Your mileage may vary. I understand that some people don't necessarily think that those are the best games in the world. Oh well. That's what I say. Oh well. Hop over here. Kick the turtle. There is still stuff, like, I feel like this game came out in 1990. I was 10 years old. I feel like, as a 38-year-old man, that there are still things in this game that I have not found. Or that I've only seen, like, one time. And I just feel like that's so unfair. I don't want to say it's unfair, but, like, it's just crazy to me that there's that much packed into an 8-bit game, right? This still is one of the best original NES games ever. Made absolute full use of the NES and all of its capabilities. And one thing that I learned about this game in the past year that I did not know before, when you go into a Toad House, a regular Toad House where there's 3 chests, the item that you get when you go into the Toad House is determined when you press the button. All of these boxes have the same item in them. So the game determined I was going to have a mushroom. Nope, didn't matter what I picked. I am not playing stage 4. I don't care. I don't think I've ever lined one of those up. Ever in my entire life. Alright. Get the fire flower. I appreciate the fact that they returned Mario to his real fire flower colors in the All-Stars version of this, because I don't know who made the decision in Mario 3 to just make him orange, but that was a dumb decision. Like when he gets a fire flower, he's just going to turn orange. I don't know that I'm going to use these whistles, but I figure I might as well go ahead and get them. Right? 2 here in the first stage, 1 in the second. Maybe I'll use them, I don't know. It's been a long time since I've beaten this game. We're going to try. I knew I was going to do that as soon as I slid. I just couldn't stop myself. There we go. Stage 6, here we go. I also remember being in 5th grade and being super excited because Mario 3 toys were in Happy Meals. And there were 4 of them. There was a backflipping red Koopa Troopa. Or no, there was like, he had an air pump and he would jump like Koopa Troopas that, you know, the ones that don't fly. He would jump like them. There was a Goomba, and the Goomba did a backflip. And then there was a Mario that was like you could push him down and he would jump into the air on a spring. And then there was Luigi riding a cloud for some reason. And the boxes for the Happy Meals were super cool. And it was just, yeah, it was really cool. Does anybody else remember that? If you're watching this and you're watching it on YouTube, you want to throw a comment there. Do you remember the Mario Happy Meals? I do. Pepperidge Farm does too. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Just showing my age. 10 years old in 1990. Grew up with the NES. The SNES took me into my junior high years, into my high school years, where I finally got a PlayStation. But I also had a Sega Genesis and a TurboGrafx 16 and a Sega CD and a Game Boy and the Turbo Express, which was the portable TurboGrafx. I was an only child and I like video games. It's not really the only thing I like. So I just got a lot of video games. So So like like as a kid, I had the best of both worlds. I had Sega and I had Nintendo. So like for Mortal Kombat 1, I bought it on the Sega. For Mortal Kombat 2, I bought it on the Super Nintendo because they had fixed it and it had, it was the full game. It didn't have like sweat coming out of enemies when you punched them. It was real blood. Real blood. Yeah. Alright, that's one down. I still don't know if I'm going to use the whistles or not. We'll see. Might wait till I have all three. It is 3:15 in the morning. If you're watching this, I'm tired. We are approaching 12 hours on stream, including the Nintendo Dads podcast that we recorded and finished up about 3 hours ago. Yeah. So, good episode tonight. Talked about a lot. Talked about Black Friday deals. If you're watching and you do Black Friday, what are you hoping for this year? Best Buy apparently has really good deals on. Um, Best Buy's got some really good deals on video games this year. It's like the place to go. Everything's like a couple dollars cheaper than everywhere else, and so I think that that's probably worth your time and worth your while if you're looking to save a buck or two. I don't know. I mean, besides buying a phone for my wife, I don't know that we need anything from Black Friday. I want stuff, but at some point you have to ask, do I need it? So, high school years was GameCube, Nintendo, or GameCube and Wii for me, says Beige 6410. Man, like, I can't imagine that. But I mean, I get it. Let's. Why did I do that? That's why some people are so nostalgic for the Nintendo 64 because that was their system that they grew up with, right? And I think you'll always be nostalgic for the system, quote unquote, your system that you grew up with, right? Star. Usually there's a star here. I know this is a one up. Fire flower right here. Ah, get all that other stuff though. Very cool. All right. Oh, one off. Oh well. Let's go to two. There's a lot of enemies in this game you don't ever see in other games too. I mean, like green piranha plant. There's yellow and green. Oh, why did I do that? There's red piranha plant. There's green piranha plant. And I guess we're seeing some of that in Smash Brothers with the piranha plant character. But like later on in this map, in this stage, there's the angry sun, who we have never seen again. And see, there's red piranha plant. We don't see a lot of cheap, just water stages. Poor guy. For years, we barely saw anything of the Koopalings because Nintendo just for some reason inexplicably decided to take Bowser Jr. and make him. They were always called the Koopa Kids, so I thought they were Bowser's kids, but apparently they're not. Thwomp. Lots of enemies making their debut in this game too. Thwomp, Dry Bones, Boo. Not a lot of people know too that Boo actually had a different name in Super Mario Brothers 3. He actually had a second name, Boo Diddley. They very quickly, and I think for the best, dropped the diddly part out of his name. Like Ned Flanders, the Ned Flanders ghost. I knew that was going to happen. Hey guys, I noticed that we've got some extra people on the stream, and so if you would do me a favor, if you haven't yet, if you haven't made a donation yet to our Extra Life campaign, if you will, go over to extra-life.org and search for my name, search Marty Estes or search Nintendo Dads, and go ahead and make a donation. We are so close to $1,000 right now. We're $25 away, and so if you could spare $1, $5, $10, whatever you could spare to help us get to that $1,000, that will put us within $200 of our total goal. For Nintendo Dads, that will get us even closer to reaching our total goal of $2,000 over there. So if you wouldn't mind going over there and making a donation, that would be great. If you can't, that's okay too. Just enjoy the stream, and maybe next year you can donate, because we're definitely doing this again next year. Probably doing it every year. If you came over here on Twitter, then there was a link to YouTube. If you came over here on Facebook, there was a link to YouTube. In the info of this YouTube stream, there's the link to go and donate to the Extra Life stream. And when you do that, I'll get a nice little text message on my phone, and I will mention you on the air. Plus, you will also be available and ready to win all kinds of cool prizes that we've got set aside. $20 eShop card, $50 eShop card, brand new wireless GameCube controller from Power A, an enhanced wireless controller from Power A, Nintendo Dad stickers, and even a brand new game, a completely free game of your choice. Everybody who donates gets in on that drawing. So lots of cool stuff. Also tonight at 6:30 p.m., we are going to have our first ever world premiere video on the Nintendo Dads YouTube channel. Justin Dance is happening tonight at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. Right now it is almost 3:30 p.m. Central Time, so almost 14 hours from now, Justin Dance 2019 will happen, and let me just say, folks, you will not be disappointed. If you donated for that or you've been waiting for Justin Dance, you will not be disappointed. I have seen it. It is glorious. Absolutely glorious. And so that'll be happening tonight after my stream as a way to say thank you to all of our donations, the people who have donated, and things like that. Yeah. Awesome. Here comes the sun, doodle-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's alright. I was going to try to grab the turtle shell. Yeah, but anyway, guys, I know it's dead of night, but we haven't had a donation come in since 1 o'clock. And so if you could help with that, again, greatly, greatly appreciated. And we also appreciate all those people who have already donated and been part of the stream. You guys are good people, no matter what anybody else says. Don't let anybody tell you different. despite what you may have heard, use good people. I know down here where we come from, I know some people say use. We say y'all. I kill this son. Get out of here. Now I'm scot free, and what do? Let's go jump into the Koopa Troopa that's killed us 3 times. Yep, that's cool. Guess that's what I get when I assassinate the sun, right? Here we go. Thing about it is, you kill the sun, he just comes back. I thought he did. Oh well. Who's going to be the next donation? Hopefully, if you guys haven't already donated, it'll be you. Let's see. One Up was up there. I think that was it. Yeah, oh yeah. This is a fire flower. Got it. Oh. Terrible. Thought I would get that. I guess it had other plans. Oh, I hate Boomerang Brothers. Hate them. All right, I'll take 5 for that. All right, let's see here. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Oh well. I guess I should just go ahead and beat the game now. Right? We can play something else. Oh, here we go. Tank level. Tried to recreate one of these one time in Super Mario Maker, and the effect of it actually driving across the ground was not good. It's just conveyor belts spinning. Oh. Let's see if that'll help. Oh, the moles. Not Monty Mole. I guess that is Monty Mole, isn't it? The worst. Mm. God, how long is the stage? Surely this has to be the end. We're close to it. Gotta fight Boom Boom. Or no? Fight a Boomerang, bro. Yes, that tank outpost wasn't important enough for a Boomerang, bro, or for a thing. Now, there's a trick to this. I gotta remember it. You can make it through this entire stage without having to deal with a single enemy. Except, the only thing is that you got to be very sure of your button mashing skills. So what you're gonna do is swim under the ship, and you're just gonna tap the jump button as fast as possible. Because Mario's actually under the ship and he is missing all of this mess right now. And you just kind of got to be aware that you got to let him float down in the water just a tad so that he'll get under the lip of the ship. And then you can just tap this and keep going, and you don't have to deal with any of those crazy cannonballs and Rocky Wrench, whatever. And eventually you'll be able to I think you'll be able to. Did they patch this part out? Uh-oh. They may have fixed this in Mario All-Stars, but I know that you definitely used to be able to do this in the regular version for the NES. I think there was like a little thing cut out right there on the NES version. And you do hey, we got a donation in. Brand new donation here at 3:34 a.m., not p.m. 3:34 a.m. And that took us to $1,000 collected for Extra Life. $1,000. Big thanks to Matthew Bazur or Bazur. I hope I'm saying your name right. Matthew Bazur, Bazur, $25 donation right here at 3:33 in the morning. Thank you, Matthew, so much for helping me get to that $1,000 goal. That also brings our Nintendo Dads team goal up to $1,668 total. Again, less than $400 remains to get us to our $2,000 team goal. And as you heard Justin talk about on the show tonight, that means that now there are, let's see, two let's see, makes that seven. Just $32 left to catch us up to Megadads, which means $33 to help us beat Megadads. And as Justin said, and he wants you to remember, that's what's most important. No, no, helping kids is the most important, honestly. Oh, Rocky Wrench, why did you do that? You popped up right there, and you ruined my day. Okay, let's get in here. Matthew, again, thank you so much. I really do hope that I said your last name right. I'm terrible with last names, but as I said on the show earlier, as King of the South, I feel like it's my nominated duty to proclaim names throughout the South. Um, and I didn't proclaim myself King of the South. Other people did that. You can thank them for that. And so I said, if you want me to horribly mangle your name because, Southern people can't talk, that was the joke. Haha. And again, like I said, I don't know if it's Bazer, Bazer, Bazour. It's probably not Bazour. Matthew, I don't know if I butchered your name or not. I am so sorry. Oh no, I knew I was jumping right down into that cannonball. Why did I do that? Right here at the very end where it's like the most difficult part. Can I just jump the whole thing? Yes, I can. What I don't want is a bunch of wrenches in my face. Okay? Now right here, I know for sure you do have to fight Boom Boom. And so I'm not looking forward to that. Because if you mess up once, you just might as well be over with. There we go. Very cool. I am super excited about that. All the way to 1,000 right now, right as we get up here close to, let's see. And look, hey, we are just about an hour away from the Dr. Mario challenge that I'm going to be doing with Justin Masson's wife, Jody Masson. She is taking part in Extra Life. She has promised that she will donate $30 if I will play Mario Kart or Dr. Mario with her for 30 minutes. So it's like $1 a minute, right? So Justin says I have zero chance of making it out alive. And I'm really starting to believe him. So I'm kind of worried about it. Just being honest. It's going to be 4:30 a.m. my time. It's going to be 10:30 a.m. her time. So I'm playing at a serious disadvantage already. But I'm not going to whine about it. No. All right, we're going to do this like I did when I was a kid. We're going to P-wing it all the way through. P-wing, P-wing. Love P-wings. I don't like permanent wing, I guess is what it's supposed to be. And it is thundering here. It's actually coming a storm outside right in the middle of Extra Life, and there is a maybe chance that in this I might lose power, and if I do, I promise you guys I will be back as soon as possible. Just a sudden fall thunderstorm has popped up. It's kind of crazy, right here. Got over $1,000. And it's all of a sudden it's storming outside. We are just about halfway through World 8 here of Super Mario Bros. 3. We are actually getting into the extremely hard part right now. World 1, 8-1. This part, listen, these levels are absolutely killer. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. The bad thing is I forget which one of these cannons fire all of them. Let's take advantage of this right here. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. I was doing so good. And y'all, these are not just your regular Mario levels. These are some tough as nails platforming stuff right here. This is, we don't play around anymore. This is some next level Nintendo right here. Oh, and Mario gets like zero time invincible. You don't even see that anymore. Mario now stays invincible like 10 seconds after he gets hit. Back then it was like 1 second will be enough. No. Lord. Lord have mercy. This is going to be like Mega Man 3. I'm going to get to a point and I'm not going to be able to finish it. It's terrible. I promise you, I'm trying. Let's try that. All 2 seconds of invincibility you get there. Alright. That was not worth it. There we go. There we go. All right. Let's see here. Moving on to 2. And these levels are not easy, y'all. These, like, they're not a joke. There's some hard levels. Then you get through, 2 or 3 of these. You got to do a mid fortress, and then you got to go through a tank, thing, and then you gotta do Bowser's Castle on top of all that. So like you get to thinking maybe I'm almost done here. Nah. Yeah, let's try this. How you like it, huh? Taste your own medicine. Oh yeah, I forgot the stupid sun. Oh, like for real. Ugh. Get that menace out of here real quick. We don't need any of those. Yeah, that's foolishness. Oh y'all, that is that that's cruel. I thought I was coming down there and I was gonna land on that Koopa and just keep going, and that done hurt my feelings. Mm. That was like a kick in the pants. So was that. Ah, there we go. I hate the sun. Y'all don't know how much I hate that sun. All right, here we go. Almost at the end of this level. I know that much. Okay. All right. We might do it. We might do it. We might just do it. There's the crazy. Oh, this is the evil fortress. This is the one where we got to figure out where all the doors go and all that crap. Okay, here. Look. This is where I need to go. Okay. And then here I need to go like all the way over to yep. Now we're getting somewhere. I don't know if it's right here. Nope. It was not right there. Mm. No. No, no, no. Oh, this stage, y'all. Ah. Now the bad thing is I can't get where I need to be. Oh no. Y'all, it is pouring down rain outside right now. I mean, just like flood stage rain outside right now. It's crazy. Flood stage rain. Okay, we're there. Alright, so I gotta go through here. And then as soon as I do, I need to be walking right. There we go. Alright, now keep on going. Keep on going. Don't die. Don't get hit. I used to know the easy way through here. Okay. Now. Okay. Go all the way to the end here. And okay. Going this way. Yep, 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 yep. Okay. So now right here. Yep, that's it. That is it. Ride this conveyor belt, and all of a sudden, bada bing, bada boom, there's boom boom. And he is hard right here because of the conveyor belt. Um, Once you start hitting him, though, it's all right. For those of you who may have just joined us, we're in the middle of Extra Life. $1,000 already raised toward our $1,200 goal. We also are raising money for the Nintendo Dads team, and we are less than $400 away from the end for them as well. Guys, this has been an incredible, incredible campaign so far, and we want to continue it. And so, if you haven't donated yet, go over to extra-life.org, search for Marty Estes, search for Nintendo Dads. You can drop your donation there. we would really, really, really appreciate it. It would be most awesome and fantastic if you would do so. Um, yeah, I mean, just it's been a grand old time, and I'm excited about Mario 3 here. About finishing this one up here in just a few minutes, and then moving on to Dr. Mario. Yep. So I think two more stages left here, right? Yep. Okay. Here we go. We've got this tank section here that I've got to get through, and then Bowser's Castle. And that's pretty much it. As long as I can keep my cool here. This tank section is extremely difficult though, and has some pretty weird quirks about it, like those. You just saw those Rocky Wrench. They were throwing high, and I don't know if that's just a glitch in the game or what, but they've always done that. Just need to stay away from bombs too. That's a big deal. Is not to let bombs get you right here. And I would feel so much better if I had a mushroom or something going into this right now, but I don't. And so this is the last Boom Boom in the game, and then it is on to Bowser's Castle. If I can remember where to go here, we are just a few minutes away from seeing the ending of Super Mario Bros. 3. And if I make it to the end, by gum, I want somebody to make a donation. All right. So we're going to ride this up. And then ride this down. And we're going to have these little guys chase us. Stop right next to the center point. Right here. Right. No reason to rush. Okay. Now, what I need to do here is make it up to the top without getting hit by those potaboos. Right? Now we're going to go center. Ah, shoot. That is not what I needed to do. I have no items to help me. Was just where I was afraid I would end up right here. Four lives to finish this. Let's see if we can do this. Here we go. If I get a little quiet, I apologize. I'm getting serious. Putting my game face on. Getting serious. Alright. I'm going to let that go past. And then I should be able to do this from here. Yes. Perfect. And then we'll go down here. We're going to jump over that. We're going to let the thwomp go. And then let him do his thing. And now it is just a matter of crossing the Lake of Fire. Right here, we're going to have Bowser's going to start throwing fireballs at us That's how we're going to know we're close. I don't think any more of these statues are going to shoot lasers. By the way, there's a nice little homage to those laser statues in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe when you play Bowser's Castle. Bowser's actual castle has those statues. And guess what? Here we are. Bowser time. Let's get somewhere where we know if he jumps, he's going to make an impact, right? We definitely want him to go through the floor. Here, not a big deal so much as it would be for him to land right here. Actually, either of those places would be fine. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with taking the hit there. Not okay with taking another hit. And there you have it, folks. That is the end of Super Mario Bros. 3. Bowser has been defeated. The door is going to unlock, and inside we are going to find Princess Peach. There she is. She doesn't have to be sad anymore. You know why? Because we have just saved her. We have taken care of her. Thank you. But our princess is in another castle. Ha 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 ha. Not funny. Just kidding. Ha ha ha. Bye bye. And folks, we're going to roll credits now on Super Mario Bros. 3. We are back on track as of right now as far as our stream. Mega Man 3 still not completed. That took way more time than I thought it would. So hopefully what's going to happen now is I'm going to take a break here in just a few minutes. And then I'm going to come back, and at 4:30, I'm going to hook up with Justin's wife, Jody, and we are going to play some Dr. Mario on the Nintendo Entertainment System app on the Switch, and she is apparently going to destroy me. We're going to make sure, in fact, I'm messaging her right now to see if she is okay and ready for that. The end, push start. What an ending. Didn't even have real credits, really. Save and quit, of course. Yeah. Absolutely. Guys, we're going to end the stream right here. For those of you who are watching, thanks for hanging out with us. If you haven't gone over and donated, you can do it extra-life.org. Search for Marty Estes, search for Nintendo Dads, make that donation. Let's go ahead and start the climb toward $1,100. $5, $10, $20, $25, doesn't matter. Go in there and make that donation. We'll see you in just a few minutes when we start this.